Who will rule America in 2028? The bookies are speaking. So, Jeremy, I just showed you what PredictIt and Polymarket was. All these betting sites
Yeah.
with politics happens to be. What do you think about it, first off?
I guess you can bet on anything. I mean, I don't know. It's literally the first time I've ever really thought more than, you can bet on stuff.
If you really have a knack for politics and
it's
really kind of are into it, I will say this: when Trump was running back in 2016, I placed I think it was a total of $200 or $300 on Trump to win. It would go up and I'd sell, and then it would go down, and I'd buy, and so I'd make little bits. But at the end of the day, I was all in for Trump. And I think the payout was about $2,800 off a $200-300 bet that I had initially put. And it was a tense night, because at first people were saying Hillary Clinton was going to win it. And I'm like, I am not going to sell. And people were just dumping their Trump stock, and I was trying to buy it. And he wins. This laptop I actually bought with winnings from Trump becoming the president in 2016. So if you know what you're doing, you could actually do pretty well.
Interesting. Gambling isn't for me. No matter how much research is put into it, I just can't get into it.
Yeah, but one thing that is interesting, it's the wisdom of the collective. Because
I can see that, yes.
The wisdom of the collective. Because, even if you don't know what you're doing, you could see who's in the lead, and quite often you could just go, okay, everybody thinks it's going to be this guy. Mm-hmm.
Well, and that just goes to the idea that, the baker that's cookies predict it and all this stuff. It's just you have a good sampling of people. That's the sampling of people who are voting, too. And obviously, if they're going to pick the red cookie or the blue cookie, it's because they picked the red guy or the blue guy.
Tell me about the cookie.
There's a famous baker, Chicago?
I think it is in Chicago. I think it is.
And there's a famous baker in every major election, I should say. But they put these cookies out, and they see who it is. It's kind of like the Dutch Brothers tips jars, They're getting sold either way. They're getting tips either way, but they want you to put it in which one you're voting for type of thing. And these cookies, it's a stupid high success rate.
Whichever candidate, especially for president, sells more cookies.
Yeah.
Tends to, not always, but tends to win.
But it's a high rate. It's like, I want to say it's like they've only been wrong like once out of 10 times or something like that.
Yeah, something like I've heard it's
a stupid high rate, and so people literally use that as their predictor. But I think it's just in this gambling scenario, it's because people are buying for what they want. Well, they're going to vote that way also.
Yeah, and I could see somebody going in, it's kind of fun. I'm going to get a Trump cookie, or I'm going to get a Hillary cookie, or a Kamala cookie. Mm-hmm. But, I hear the Kamala cookies were very bland and we're good at swallowing. Oh. Now, right now, though, I mean, it's way early. We've got 3.5 years till the next election. But regardless of that, let's get back on the topic. The number one candidate, the number one bet is J.D. Vance at 27 cents. Now, the way these things work, you're buying a share. Each share is $1. So if you buy a share for 80 cents and you win, you get your 80 cents back plus 20 cents. You've made 20 cents on your 80 cent bet because you get $1 back. If you buy a share for 80 cents and you lose, you've just lost 80 cents. So the higher that share is worth, the collective wisdom says that's the most likely outcome. So the number one person for president on PredictIt right now is J.D. Vance, 27 cents. Now, that's only a 27% chance, but we're 3.5 years out. So the number two guy in second place, who the collective wisdom says is going to be the next president, is Gavin Newsom at 17 cents. So they're saying he has a 17% chance of winning right now.
I really do believe that those two are the two that'll at least start out. I mean, there may be two candidates and other ones, but those two are definitely in the running.
Yeah. And I just don't see Gavin Newsom winning because he's just so slimy.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure there's a time where he'll get, like 185 million votes, out of a country that only has, 100-some million people?
Yeah, well, maybe the Democrats will find those 19 million missing voters that never seem to have appeared again. The next one, oh my God, the genius of genius. The leader of the Democrat Party, AOC, she has a 9% chance of winning according to PredictIt. I'm just thinking there is no way on God's green earth that the Democrats would put her up. I just don't see it.
Well, if AOC does
win or does run?
You know what? Even if she runs, I think when she walks out on stage, she needs to have Chris Jansen playing.
I have no clue who Chris Jansen is.
Chris Jansen is a very popular country singer. And he has a song called I Can Fix a Drink. And that's all he can do in the song.
If she wins, everybody's going to need a drink. She has no understanding of economics. She has no plan. And she sounds like... She's like the drunk girl you want to meet at the bar if you just want to have a one-night fling.
She's the drunk girl you want to meet at the bar, and then you realize... After you take her home, you shouldn't have met her at the bar.
Where should you have met her at?
Nowhere. Nowhere. But she'll be the perfect, pardon the pun, mouthpiece for this, though. She's smart enough to keep her mouth shut and smart enough to read the cue cards. So basically, you've got a Biden in a young body.
Oh, very, very true, very true. But she's a communist. I mean, she's an outright socialist.
No,
she's a socialist.
She will do whatever somebody tells her to do if they give her a big enough paycheck.
Well, that's the problem that we had with Biden. He did what he was told by Jill, who was being told to do, or whoever else.
Whoever.
All right, number 4. Pete Buttigieg has, according to PredictIt, right now, we just looked, a 6% chance to win the election. Oh my God. The guy couldn't run a town. Like, he's going to win?
Like I said, I most of these, I think, are just people throwing them up there. But I really do believe Gavin and J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's going to be Gavin, J.D. Vance. The funny thing is, you've got Josh Shapiro at 4 cents, so 4%. Whitmer at 4%. But Donald Trump at 4%. He can't run. So would you ever bet money on this?
I wouldn't personally, but I'm the guy that gets bored at the slot machine. I'm the guy that walks through Vegas and doesn't touch any of the gambling. And it's not that I'm frugal. I mean, I'm probably not the most frugal guy in the world. I'd rather have a product at the end of the day.
Do you even like poker? Do you like to play poker?
No, I like playing poker. I used to play poker all the time, but I treated that as, the few times I did win the pot, I treated it more as I'd have gone and spent $20 to go to the movies, or I'd have gone and done this, and so a $20 buy-in to hang out with my friends for a couple hours just seemed okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. So was it that Texas
Hold'em. Yeah,
Texas Hold'em.
That's what the tournaments used to be, but we would also do, when we didn't do tournaments, then it was a kind of call.
Okay, because I know nothing of these games. I would be glad to play this Texas Hold'em with you. I'd be willing to put in $100 buy-in just for fun between friends, and you could teach me how to play one of my favorite games.
I couldn't even keep a straight face.
I love Texas Hold'em. You know what? But there's 2 things I know about gambling. Number 1, I would place $100 right now to anybody. The Democrats aren't going to win in 2028. And number 2, I bet you know exactly what I want you to say right now.
You want me to say that everyone should like and subscribe, and everyone should hit that notification bell. And all hail the algorithm.
All hail the algorithm. Do your line.
Oh.
Do your line, damn it. Do your line.
You gotta tell me that we're ending. I thought we were still going to ramble on for a while.
We've been going on 15 minutes.
All hail the algorithm.
No.
Please see us at the next stop.
Absolutely.
She's the drunk girl you want to meet at the bar, and then you realize after you take her home, you shouldn't have met her at the bar.